Good afternoon and welcome to the Millennium Stadium here at Post Office Road in Featherstone for this Betfred Championship Round 7 clash between the old enemies Featherstone Rovers and Halifax Panthers. Today, Sunday the 5th of May 2024. Perfect conditions for rugby league this afternoon. No rain forecast, no wind, decent temperature and a really good condition pitch here at Post Office Road for hopefully Halifax to record their first winning four. Let's go through the teams first and foremost with the Panthers. Same back line as last week. Louis Jouffre wears 6 but keeps his place at fullback, with James Saltonstall in 5 and Greg Eden at 2 on the wings, with James Woodburn-Hall wearing 1 and Ben Tibbs 17 in the centres. Halfbacks, Joe Keys in 7 and Gareth Widdop in 23. Joe Keys captains aside. And a front row, Brandon Douglas made a great cameo off the bench last week, makes his first start alongside Kevin Leroy in 31. His other prop and Tom Minman wears 20 at hooker. Back row, bit of changes there. Connor Davies comes back in from his 2-game suspension to replace Ben Kavanagh. In the second row, Matty G wears 12 and Zach McComb keeps his place wearing 3. But at 13 for the Panthers. On the bench, number 26 Ed Barber, number 8 Aaron Tangata, 13 Jacob Fairbank and 15 Ryan Lannan. Now for the Rovers, a familiar face at fullback, Luke Cooley wears 30 on a 2-week loan from Casper Tigers. Then 2 Connor Wynne and 5 Gareth Gale on the wings, with 3 Josh Hardcastle and Greg Minnikin at centre. Halfbacks for Rovers, number 13 Danny Addy, who captains aside, and 28 Paul Turner. Front row for Fev, number 18 Maurice Camano, 9 Dangerman Connor Jones and number 10 Nathan Massey. On the back row of 11 Brad Day, 17 Brad England and 12 Jack Bussey. And on the bench for the Rovers, hopefully not sweet introduction for Harry Bowes, wearing 14, 27 Zach Fishwick, 15 Wellington Albert and number 29 Louis Gorman for James Ford's side. As we just wait for the teams to come out. The atmosphere builds and the teams come out onto the field. No chance of a kick clash this time here at Post Office Road, as Halifax wearing the change strip of red and white. Unforgettable last visit here last year in the Challenge Cup with Louis Jouffre's late try to record a famous win for Halifax, which eventually led them away to Wembley, an 1895 Cup victory, which Featherstone fullback Luke Cooley will no doubt remember as well.
Featherstone Rovers today were starting to learn of the passing of Paul Taylor on the 1st of April. Paul was commercial manager here.
And we will be having a moment's reflection before the game after the passing of an ex-Featherstone Rovers member of staff.
Also, Featherstone Rovers would like to celebrate the life of Smiler too from Millennium Care. Please join us in a minute's applause which will start and end to celebrate Paul's life on the referee's whistle. Thank you everyone for your support.
I will observe mates applause there from the crowd.
And get behind the boys, make some noise for more Featherstone Rovers.
And Halifax will have the advantage of the slope in the first half. Can Halifax score points in the first half? For the first time in 4 games. Always a blood and thunder exchange between these two rivals. As Dufresne to kick off. Goes deep to the left, collected by Gale. Hands on to Massey, and Massey will take his tackle on the Rovers 20 metres. The Rovers looking to shift it early. Turner finds Hooley. Good step of his right foot, but great tackle coming in from Matty G. Halts his progress just before the 30. Rovers using the blind side, but well marshalled there with Joe Keys and James Woodburn all. Putting number 2, Connor Wynn down. Here's Brad Day. Featherstone stalwart, but well dealt with by 3 Halifax men there. Inman, McComb and Matty G once more as Steph find halfway. Ball back on the angle to Camano. Camano well dealt with there by Douglas, and the ball's come loose and it's a knock on at the play of the ball. And Brandon Douglas again having an immediate impact for the Panthers. And the first error of the game from the Featherstone Rovers. And Halifax with a great attacking opportunity here from this scrum. 5 metres shy of halfway. Here's Dufresne. Great footwork there from Dufresne, but well marshalled there by Turner and Minikin. Held out by Bussey. Woodburn all dummy half. Inman feeds Douglas. Douglas turns the tackle and finds his front, but the ball come loose as well. It's another error there from Brandon Douglas. Forces the error first of all, and then makes the error not 2 tackles later. And it's a scrappy opening to this game so far. Neither side wanting to hold the ball, and it's Featherstone now the attacking advantage with this scrum, which Addy will feed. Jones finds Hardcastle. Hardcastle tries to bump off Tibbs, but Tibbs does well. Holds on, joined by Widdop and Connor Davies. Quick play of the ball, and Jones jumps out from dummy half, makes yards over halfway, put down by Davies again. No in a dummy half, but Bussey fills in. As England drives up, wet and well by Douglas and Davies. Jones fires it to Addy. Camano on the angle, looks to hold on this time, does Camano. As Featherstone 30 yards out from the Halifax line, they're stacked at this left hand side. Bussey throws the dummy, but great tackle down low there by Connor Davies. Last tackle here for Fev. 20 metres out from the Halifax line. Jones goes blind. Turner grubbers it through, looking for the corner. He's not back, but the referee rules that it's gone down. It's a 7 tackle set for Halifax, which Blue Dufresne is wasting no time to take in. Here's Eden looking to break through. Nice bit of urgency here from Halifax for the first time in a few weeks in the first half. 7 tackle set, remember. And here's James Saltonstall looking for a better performance this week. After a below par showing last week, James Saltonstall. Inman finds McComb, moving forward from McComb, he makes the half break, and Camano holds on just about, but Halifax 35 metres out from the Featherstone line already. Here's Keys, takes to the line, finds Widdop, out the back to Dufresne, lovely ball to Woodburn all, finds Saltonstall, back on the inside to Widdop, it's bad back in Widdop, he's still going, and the referee rules that Widdop's knocked on, but from my angle here, it looked like the Featherstone man hitting it back. But I don't want to be accused of being salty. So let's have the referee's decision. stand, but from my angle there, it certainly looked like it was Turner that got his hand to the ball. But encouraging signs for the Halifax attack there. Featherstone have the scrum 10 metres out from their own line as Gale takes into Halifax defence, but there's a three-man waiting committee there, led by Connor Davies, but it's a quick play of the ball. Hardcastle got some yards up the blind side despite the attention of Leroy. McComb there as well, but Hardcastle still on his feet in the tackle. Featherstone fans on that far side wanting a penalty, but the referee not giving in. Scrappy play of the ball, but it carries on as Massey takes on G and Leroy, do well. As Featherstone find halfway, options left and right for Jones. Goes back towards centre field. Bussey finds Addy. Short ball to England. Great tackle down low that was from Connor Davies. Last tackle here for Fev. Use the blind side. And it's an incorrect play of the ball again. Another error. Both sides guilty of real schoolboy errors. Here in Halifax again. We'll start the set off in a great position. 5 yards shy of halfway. Inman finds Leroy close to the rubber. Leroy, great contact there. Rides the challenge of England well. The Frenchman loves dominating England. As Douglas takes Halifax 10 metres inside Rovers territory. Quick play of the ball. Inman goes centre field to Keys. Finds Widdop. Short ball to Davies. Good tackle down low there by Hardcastle. By Addy. Inman finds McComb. On to Keys. Short ball to G. Lovely footwork at the line from Matty G. But Brad Day holds on. Down low. Had to. And Matty G stays down. You do not see that often. Maybe a bit of a crusher tackle there as Douglas carries play on. Halifax 10 metres on the Featherstone line. Last tackle here. Options left and right for Tom Inman. Shapes right and goes left. Dufresne. Ball out to Tibbs. Tibbs scrubbers it through. It comes out the Featherstone man. What's the referee going to rule here? Is he going to rule the ball play the man? I think he is. And here's a Featherstone ball. 10 metres out from their own line. But again, encouraging playing attack from Halifax. We saw last week that they can create plenty of chances with this new formation in the lineup, but not taking it just yet, but playing well so far, and with Matty G and Woodburn all shooting out in defence. It's encouraging signs in defence as well, but Matty G held on too long and it was an obvious penalty. The first of the game, which Luke Cooley will boot to touch. It's a great touch finder there. And Fev will start to set off on halfway through Brad Day. Targets McComb, but McComb does well. Helped out there by Leroy and Matty G. Jones finds Bussey. Chops it off to Massey, and Massey again targeting McComb in defence, but McComb does well. Jones finds Bussey, takes to the line, finds Addy. Further on, Hardcastle, pass was behind him, gives Tibbs a chance to get first contact on there and does well. Helped out by Widdop on that far side. Gale goes from dummy half, but great tackle down low again by Davies. Fev just couldn't tell if that's his 10 metre area. Here's Addy, runs across the line. Hands on to Turner. Turner throws a dummy. Elaborate dummy. Leroy holding on for dear life. Joined by Douglas and G. Last tackle here for Fev. Jones hands it on to Hooley. Hooley taking on the last tackle. I don't think Fev will mind that too much, turning the ball over in dangerous territory there. Here's Salt and Stall to try and get Halifax out of their own 10 metre area. But this Featherstone Rovers defence quick out the line as Woodburn Hall shows a bit of footwork. Finds his front looking for a quick play of the ball. Inman, short to Dufresne. And Dufresne put down 25 metres out from his own line. Inman jumps out from dummy half, hands with McComb. McComb runs across the line, short ball to Eden. Eden trying to find some space. Lovely offload there from Eden. Woodburn Hall trying to give the Fev defence a run around, but it goes nowhere really. It's Woodburn Hall. Halifax losing the way a little bit there, and it's an incorrect play of the ball. Again, a daft error from Halifax in possession. Cardinal sin. As a referee, I've given Woodburn Hall a bit of a talking to about his conduct there. And Fev will start to set off 35 metres from the Halifax line. Through Minikin, who's put down by 3 Fats defenders in the shape of G, McComb and Inman. Just slowing to play the ball down. Jones finds Bussey. Short to Camano. Camano, well put down there by Douglas, Leroya and Connor Davies. Featherstone stacking his left side. Turner finds Addy. Short ball to Day. Day bumps off one defender. He's still going, Brad Day. Gets a quick play of the ball. Jones. Short ball. Great tackle down low there by Connor Davies. Is it delaying the inevitable? It's the 6 again. Ruled by the referee as Massey just settles Fev down. Fev with all the momentum here. Hooley, short ball to Hardcastle, great first contact there by Tibbs as Hardcastle looks to drive over the line. And he's held up over the line. As Featherstone look to pick up the pace here. Here's Bussey, finds Addy. Addy runs across the line, drops off Brad Day, trying to poke his nose through. Kevin Leroya goes high and it is a penalty. And again, Halifax's discipline just letting them down at the moment. With the ball and in defence as well, and Featherstone turned down the opportunity of 2 points here. They sense a try as Camano takes the ball in, put down by McComb and Leroya. Jones from dummy half, finds Turner. Good shot there by Widdop and Douglas. Plenty of tackles here for Featherstone. Massey just settles Fev down, attracts 3 defenders. He's still driving towards the line, Nathan Massey, but he's put down just short. Jones waits at dummy half. Short ball, and again, Widdop shoots out and does well against Hardcastle there. And Featherstone held up over the line again. And they're really stacking his left-hand side, Featherstone. As Bussey takes to the line, onto Addy, finds Turner, bit of a live wide Turner, long ball out to Wynne and wins over. Ozzy knocked on, Wynne. It didn't look a clean put down, but in the eyes of the referee and touch judge, it is a try, and Featherstone score the all-important first try through Connor Wynne.
Number 2, Connor Wynne, sponsored by Andrew.
And after 12 minutes here at Post Office Road, it's Featherstone who strike first. Halifax holding out for so long, but I love the lofted pass from Turner. And Connor Wynne had all the space in that corner to finish. And where have I seen this before? A touchline conversion attempt from Luke Hooley. A lot less important, this attempt, than his last conversion attempt against Halifax. But no doubt he'll want to land this one just as much. Hooley strikes it well. What a sort of lovely kick that is. Hooley's 1 for 1 for the afternoon. And Brandon Douglas makes way for Adam Tangata as Liam Finn again utilising Brandon Douglas's time on the field as Kamano takes off Gale, but it's a strong defence there from Connor Davies, who tackles well above his weight. Here's Nathan Massey, stopped by 3 fast defenders in the shape of Tangata, Leroy and Zach McComb. Here's Bussey, takes it straight up to the line this time. Well met there by Inman, and Tangata finished off by G. It's a slow play of the ball again. Matty G testing the referee's patience. Turner throws a dummy. Well put down there by Woodburn Hall and McComb. Connor Jones scheming at dummy half. Goes inside to Bussey. Dummy's a drop off to Massey, and no fooling Tangata and Inman, who put him down 5 metres inside their own half. Last tackle here for Fev. Jones finds Addy, and Addy puts up a spiral bomb. And Dufresne does well to turn his back. So when he did spill it, he went backwards. And Tibbs takes it up. Quick play of the ball there from Ben Tibbs. Here's James Saltonstall on his blind side. Tries to step Minikin, but he's joined by reinforcements to get pulled down on the 30. Here's Keys. Drops Tangata off, and Tangata puts his nose through, but he's put down. Inman finds Keys, and Keys spies some space behind there. It's a poor strike there from Joe Keys. Collected by Gareth Gale, 25 metres out for his own line. It's a decent flat chase there from Halifax. As Hardcastle takes it up this time, well met there by Tibbs and Leroy. Addy goes blind to England. England trying to get out the outside of Widdop. Calling for an high tackle of Featherstone fans that far side, but not given by the referee. As Jones jumps out from dummy half. Evades tackle of Tangata, but gets the offload to Turner, and Turner. Good footwork from the half-back there. Short ball to England, but well dealt with by Widdop. Turner dinks over the top, looking for the chasers as Eden collects the ball and is going to be trapped in goal here, Greg Eden. And that's great pressure there from Featherstone. Forcing the first goal line drop out of the afternoon. There's Greg Eden with his Castleford roots, getting some stick from the Featherstone fans over on that far side. As Dufresne with a goal line drop out, going towards the touchline. It's an awkward bounce. It goes out into touch, and that's a brilliant drop out from Louis Dufresne. I think more by luck rather than design, but he definitely went towards that touchline, and it's one of those, if you don't buy a ticket you won't win the raffle, and Halifax will roll the dice and come up trumps here. I won't do any more cliches, honest. But Halifax have possession 35 metres out from their own line now, just when it looked like Featherstone were turning the screw here. G plays the ball in, hands on to Tangata, getting up head of steam down this slope. Turns in the tackle of Kamano. Scrappy play the ball. Inman goes blind to Dufresne. Dufresne takes on England, but can't escape Addy. Inman fires it to Eden. I think that was meant for Keys, but Eden's there. Turns the tackle. Gets put down 5 metres over halfway. Inman finds Keys this time. Out of the back to Widdop. Lovely play. And here's James Saltonstall running down the touchline and gets away. James Saltonstall tries to grubber it through and misses the ball completely, James Saltonstall. As the error count rises for Halifax. But they fancy it on this right hand side. I think there's certainly some joy to be had on Featherstone's left here. And I think James Saltonstall's caught a knock after that one. He's feeling the back of his leg there. His calf or Achilles. He's not looking too comfortable on his feet there. It'll take a hell of a lot to keep James Saltonstall for playing from his old town club. Meanwhile, Gale from the scrum tries to make yards despite the attentions of Widdop and Connor Davies. They go blind as England goes past the 30, put down on the 35. Featherstone fans calling for a penalty against Zach McComb and not given. As Addy drops off Massey, put down by 3 Fats defenders, including Jacob Fairbank onto the field for Kevin Leroy. Here's Addy, takes the line, short ball today, but great shot there from Woodburn Hall. As Fev find halfway, Jones, short ball to Bussey, and Bussey takes on Tangatara McComb. Fairbank goes third man in, last tackle here for Fev, and Turner puts it high once more. Saltonstall's underneath it, takes it well despite the attentions of Wynne. Dufresne gets from fullback, and Halifax have got men over if they want it. Here's Eden. Eden takes it on to Ben Tibbs, and Ben Tibbs is away. Stops just before he goes in to touch Ben Tibbs. But Halifax fancying Choi out wide as Eden runs across the line here. Short ball to Fairbank. Got it there from Day, but Fairbank rides it well. Quick play the ball to Eden. Finds Keys. Out of the back to Dufresne. Dufresne short ball to Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall goes there. He's still got his hand free, Woodburn Hall, but gets brought down on the Featherstone 20. As Halifax gaining confidence, an attack goes to Woodburn Hall on the blind side. Nice little move there, Saltonstall and Woodburn Hall. Last tackle here for Fax. As G spins it to Keys, and Keys runs across the line, finds Inman. Out the back to Widdop, there's an overlap here if they want it. Keys on to Eden, chips over the top, and a forward pass is given, and it was forward. Unlucky that. But again, like I say, Halifax finding joy on both edges now. But like last week, it's just the final pass, just the final notion which is just letting them down. The chances are there, the creativity is there, but you can just tell that they're short of confidence right now. They might just need that one try, just a spark, that little bit of confidence in him. As Featherstone try and make way upfield, it's a great shot there from Tangata, held out by Fairbank. Here's Bussey, good yards there, but put down there by Fairbank. Jones finds Addy, Addy fancies a 40-20. Dufresne races across to get it, but the ball's going to bounce to the other side. Still a great kick there from Danny Addy, a good option. Sixteen and a half minutes to go. Still only Featherstone 6, Halifax 0. But crucial, Halifax going downhill. You think they need to make more of this slope. But Halifax have to play the ball on their own 22. As Dufresne gets put down by 3 Featherstone defenders. Inman uses the blind side. G. And it's a penalty there against the Featherstone defender who pulled Dufresne down after the play of the ball. And that's Halifax's first penalty of the game, which Joe Keys will take. He'll make a modest 15 or so metres from the kick to touch. And eventually Woodburn Hall will tap and go. He gets put down by Turner and Day. 5 metres over halfway. Keys in at dummy half, hands it on to G, and G will just take it straight and hard towards his opposite number, Brad Day. He'll cross the 40 for Fax. Slow play the ball, Inman finds Keys, runs across the line, finds Widdop, body's in motion, short ball to Davies. Dufresne's round the back, but the Widdop keeping the Fev defence guessing. As Davies approaching the Fev 20. Dufresne at dummy half, finds McComb just takes it straight up and makes some good yards towards a 10. Still tackles here for Fax. Inman goes towards the blind side. Dufresne, long ball out. It's going to go to Eden. He's in the corner, and Greg Eden scores to silence this Post Office Road crowd. I don't know what they complain about, because it was a loose pass which went backwards. No one touched it, and Greg Eden had an unopposed run to the line. And finally, since the Widnes game a few weeks ago, Halifax have scored points in the first half. Just under quarter of an hour to go. And Greg Eden goes in for his 5th try of the season. And I kept saying there was joy on those edges for Halifax. And it turns out there has. And Greg Eden, throughout his prolific try-scoring career, won't have scored many easier than that. And the small, for obvious reasons, travelling band of supporters behind those posts, loving Halifax's efforts there. And if Dufresne can land this goal from the touchline, they'll love it even more. Featherstone fans at his back, but they're silent because he's landed it through. The flags are up, and Louis Dufresne levels the score for Halifax. And we're all square here at the Millennium Stadium at Post Office Road, 6 apiece. Now this is unfamiliar territory for Halifax in recent history. Scoring points in the first half and being level. Here's Tangata off the back fence, straight and hard, good contact there. Riser challenge well, Tangata. Here's Fairbank. Centre field takes 3 Featherstone men to stop his progress. Inman shimmies left and goes right, back to Tangata, who makes more yards. Despite the attentions of Jones and the substitute physic. Here's McComb, good footwork at the line from Zach McComb. Takes Halifax to the 45. Inman wants to quick play the ball and gets it. Finds Fairbank, throws a dummy. Halifax charge past halfway, last tackle for the Panthers. Inman goes to Keys, and Keys puts it high. No real pressure on Hooley, but it's a great defensive line going through it, and Woodburn Hall makes a great tackle there. Good tackle again down low on Minikin from Inman. A shocking pass from dummy half from Hooley, just about taken by Addy. But it's a great tackle there from McComb, Inman and Fairbank. Jones onto Albert, fresh off the bench. Gets the offload away onto Fishik. Well put down there by Tangata and G. Jones short ball to Albert. Good contact again, and gets another offload away. Wellington Albert, compulsive offloader. Last tackle for Fev. It's a great defensive set here from Halifax. It goes back to Waddy, onto Hooley, and Hooley just tries to go for as much length as possible, but Eden's underneath it, catches it on the full. Surveys his options, Greg Egan. Greg Egan goes wide, chance to get through. And Halifax will start the set past their own 40, which is a great success there. Tibbs onto Saltonstall. Halifax going backwards and sideways at the moment. But Saltonstall just takes his tackle on the 40. G goes centre field to Fairbank. Short ball to Tangata, who spins in the tackle. Halifax not making much yardage down this slope at the moment. Here's McComb, good footwork at the line, but Day does well, but he's going forwards, backwards here, McComb. Alazier Saltonstall. Options left and right here for Inman. He goes left. Finds Keys. Short ball to Fairbank. Calls a forward pass, not given by the officials. Last tackle here for Fax. Inside Featherstone's 30. Inman finds Dufresne, and Dufresne pops it up. Well taken at the back by Hooley, but Ben Tibbs, great chase from him. Puts him down where he stands. As Gale tries to make yards out of first danger area, which he does, but he's put down by Keys and Connor Davies. Quick play of the ball as Hardcastle takes Fed further on. This is better from Featherstone. Halifax slowing to play the ball down well, though. Here's Albert. Great tackle there by Tangata, but it's another offload there from Albert. As England takes Featherstone past halfway. Jones finds Massey. Bumps off G. Looks for the offload, but was put down just before he could. Last tackle here for Fev. 40 metres out from the Fax line. Jones finds Turner, and Turner measured kick towards a corner. Connor Wood chasing, but Dufresne there. As Dufresne runs towards centre field. And put down by Day. Keys finds Saltonstall. Long ball out to Eden. Eden finds Tibbs, and Tibbs got broken field ahead of him. But he's stopped there by 3 Featherstone defenders who put him down just shy of his own 20 metres. Shocking pass from dummy half from Greg Eden, but well picked up there from Widdop. As Halifax really struggling to get out of their own danger area here. Here's Saltonstall. Still making yards despite the attention of 3 Featherstone defenders. Inman finds Keys. Keys out of the back to Dufresne. 3-on-2 with Halifax as Dufresne breaks through. And Turner just got to grips with him the second time that Featherstone have stopped a break by grabbing at the shirts as Keys puts a spiral bomb up. He's travelling all over the place and Hooley knocks on. A fantastic kick there from Joe Keys. And you can see by the reaction of the Halifax players that they sense something here. After the first few tackles, after the struggle to get out of territory again, moving it wide has paid dividends for Halifax, and what a fantastic spiral bomb there from Joe Keys. Luke Cooler just didn't want any piece of that. And a great attacking opportunity here for Fax. 25 metres out, scrum down centre field. Inman finds Dufresne, short ball to the line to Tibbs. And Tibbs put down just inside the 20. Inman in dummy half. Short ball to McComb. McComb. Good for the goal line as Ryan Lang wanted the ball fresh onto the field. For Adam Tangata it was. And it's an incorrect play of the ball from McComb, and again another cardinal sin. There's been far too many this half. The error count for Halifax has just been too much this first half, and I think it's, by my reckoning, 3 incorrect play of the balls. And in a position like that, with all the momentum, could be crucial by game end. And McComb will just have to get out his end. It's another knock on, but the referee rules it's a penalty. And Featherstone have got out of jail a little bit there. The error compounded by the penalties. Luke Cooley will take Featherstone to halfway with a kick to touch. Day wasting no time there, but good shot there from Inman. But it's ruling that Matty G's come in with a high shot. Back-to-back penalties given by the referee. It's not on my team sheet who the referee is, but he's certainly laying down the law. And Featherstone, in a blink of an eye, are 15 metres out from the Fax line. Minikin finds Day. Takes 3 Fax defenders to put him down. 5 metres from the Halifax line. Jones finds Massey, and Massey tries to poke his nose between Lannon And Fairbank, he's put down just short. Jones, short ball to Albert, and Albert's over. Simple, soft try from Wellington Albert. And Halifax are just architects of their own downfall there. And just coming up to 5 minutes to go until half time. Featherstone hit the front. 10 points to 6 with a kick to come. And Halifax have only themselves to blame, really. Such a good position they worked the way into, but incorrect play the ball by Zach McComb. And then back-to-back penalties. Gave Featherstone the field position, and it ended up being a really soft first receiver try close to the line. And you're not going to stop Wellington Albert from 5 metres out. And you would think Luke Cooley would make it 2 from 2 to put Fev 12-6 up. Bang in front of the posts. Right footed. Puts it straight through Luke Cooley. And Featherstone are indeed 12 points to 6 up. Can Halifax strike before half time here? Just under 5 minutes left of this first half. Featherstone 12, Halifax 6. And this time, Dufresne goes right. Collected by a win. And it's Fishik. And Fishik gets put down by Inman and G. 15 metres out from his own line. He goes centre field as Win takes on Davies. Here's Albert, the latest try scorer, tries to bump off Inman, but Inman does really well to hold on. Held out by McComb. Jones runs down from dummy half, short ball to Addy. Addy throws a dummy, Tibbs shot out, and it's good defence there by Davies. Jones from dummy half again. Good umbrella defence there from Halifax, stopping any offload or passes there. Last tackle for Feb, just shy of halfway. Goes to Turner, and Turner just grubbers it through. But Saltonstall will collect. Long ball to Dufresne, and Dufresne surveys his options centre field. And gets put down by Addy and Fishik. Here's Saltonstall, runs across the line, short ball to Woodburn Hall. I don't think you were expecting that, but he does well, Woodburn Hall. As Halifax have feathered their own game with the short offloads. Here's Saltonstall. No chance for an offload this time by Saltonstall. Put down by 3-4 Featherstone defenders. Just over the 40. Inman, long ball to Keys. Further on to Widdop. Out the back to Dufresne. Here's Tibbs. Tibbs gets put down just shy of the Featherstone 40. Quick play the ball though. Eden finds Connor Davies, and Davies runs towards centre field. Takes on Fishwick and does well, does Connor Davies. Gets put down just shy of the 30. Last tackle here for Fax. Inman finds Keys. Keys. They're going on power play. Widdop fancies it. Long ball out to Saltonstall. Back inside, kicks through, and Widdop's there. A lovely try. A brilliantly crafted try by the Halifax Panthers. Made in Halifax. Gareth Widdop on the power play. Lovely ball wide to James Saltonstall, and finally, after 3 or 4 attempts, manages to get a kick inside, and Widdop follows up and gets his second try of the season. Halifax do fight back. And with 2 minutes to go till half time, it's much needed. What a brilliantly crafted try that was. Made in Halifax. 2 local lads it was. Widdop to Saltonstall, back to Widdop. And Halifax are right back in this game before half time. As Dufresne, can he make it 2 from 2? And you would not think this Halifax side have been bereft of confidence the way that Joe Keys just turned down the simple kick, little chip to the corner. They fancied it. Keys handed on to Widdop, and Widdop, beautiful ball out wide to Saltonstall, and Saltonstall kicked back inside. And Widdop finished off. And can Louis Geoffrey, with his golf swing preparation, can he land this through? He's just sliced it. Think he need a 4-iron instead of a 3-iron there. Hopefully that's not too important by the end of the game. But what is important is that Halifax have put together a great first half performance for the first time in a long time. Featherstone struck first through Connor Wynn, but Halifax fought back after threatening on the right and left flanks. It was Greg Eden who walked in, made the most of a loose pass. Featherstone regained the lead through a soft Wellington Albert try close to the line, but right on the hooter. A brilliantly crafted Halifax try made in Halifax from Gareth Widdop gives Halifax right back into this game. A huge 40 minutes coming up here at the Millennium Stadium at Post Office Road. Score at half time, Featherstone Rovers 12, Halifax Panthers 10. Welcome back to the Millennium Stadium here at Post Office Road, where we find a delicately balanced, poised game here between Featherstone Rovers and Halifax Panthers. 12-10 to Featherstone at half time. Halifax scoring points in the first half for the first time in 4 games. And Halifax looking good. Lots of chances created. Taken 2 with Greg Eden. And just for half time, Gareth Widdop following a brilliant move. But that was downhill. It's an uphill battle, in more words than one, for the Panthers. But hopefully they've got enough confidence to finish off this game. As Hooley kicks off, hangs in the air, collected by Woodburn Hall, handed on to Fairbank, and Fairbank bounced off from the Featherstone defenders. Dufresne dummy half, and on to Lannon, and Lannon trying to make yards, but this Featherstone defence managed to push him back a couple of metres. Inman shoots out of dummy half, runs with intent and gets Halifax past the 30. Dufresne waits at dummy half, goes right to McComb. McComb, short ball there to G, might have been good, but McComb keeps hold. As Halifax just past their own 40 with Keys. Finds Widdop out of the back to Dufresne, body's in motion, finds Tibbs 2-on-1 as Eden runs on the touch line. Great tackle there from Gale. But Halifax again showing that they don't mind going wide early. They've definitely seen some joys on these edges. But it's another error, which I'm sure Liam Finn would have told his side not to keep making. Maybe not so much while they're trying to attack, but in just really controlled areas like they play the ball. But Featherstone have a scrum 30 metres out from their own line, centre field. And they'll come to this near right hand side. Great tackle down low by Widdop. Up top from Tibbs. on Hardcastle. Here's Gareth Gale. Always a dangerous runner, but great shot there by Inman, helped out by Connor Davies. The two shortest men on the pitch. Doing well. Here's Albert. Great tackle down low by Lannon, helped out by Fairbank, which is a quick play of the ball. Jones jumps out from dummy half. Always a dangerous runner, Connor Jones, but well dealt with by Fairbank and Inman once more. Addy, long ball to Turner. Out the back to Hooley. Finds Minikin, who steps back inside, but well dealt with. In defence by Woodburn Hall. Last tackle here for Fev. It goes to Turner, and Turner just puts it high. Not that deep, allows Hooley to chase it. Goes backwards off Widdop, and Tibbs knocks it on. Is the referee going to rule it's Halifax play the ball? It is, yeah. He definitely went backwards off Widdop, but he must have seen a Featherstone knock on in and amongst. And Halifax just about survive. And they'll play the ball just outside their own 10. As Saltonstall takes the ball up. Manhandle there by Albert. Gets a bit play the ball though. Inman finds Lannon. Takes on Fishik in England with Albert down low. Gets put down 25 metres out from his own line. Inman comes centre field to McComb. Forward cut line. Next yards backwards is McComb. Despite the attention of three Featherstone defenders. Inman finds Fairbank. Short ball to Widdop. Widdop rides the challenge well. Gareth Widdop gets put down by Fishik, just by England, just before the 40. Here's Inman. Finds space. Lovely kick there from Tom Inman. Will he get a good bounce? No, he bounces backwards. Collected by by Wynn on that side. Great idea from Inman as Connor Wynn creeping on that touchline. Gets put down and the ball comes loose. And that is a loose carry, is it? No, the referee ruling that it's stolen after the tackle's completed. That could have gone either way, really. But the referee ruling with the attacking player. And Featherstone start to set on halfway, and they'll charge past halfway through Brad Day. Put down by McComb. Again, Featherstone fans calling for a penalty, not given there. Lovely disguised ball from Massey to Albert, but well dealt with by Lannon and Inman. They come towards this near side. Addy, short ball to England, tries to brush off Connor Davies, which he does. He gets the offload away, and it's back to one. If Halifax eventually get on the ball, and it's great defensive pressure there as Lannon takes it to the Featherstone defence, and the referee will rule there's no advantage coming. And great defensive pressure there from Halifax, forcing the error. As Ed Barber looks to be preparing to make his entrance onto the field down below me. Halifax with a scrum 35 metres from their own line. Widdop finds Woodburn Hall. Good defensive effort there from Featherstone as Barber comes onto the field for Connor Davies, who's had a great stint out there as the Welshman, as Matty G makes some good yards after contact. 5 metres shy of halfway. Inman goes blind to Keys. Short ball to Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall tries to get out the tackle of Minikin. Quick play the ball. Inman finds Keys once more. Keys takes to the line. Throws doing. Joe Keys goes through the gap. Back inside to Fairbank, and Fairbank drops it with the line gaping. And again, we're creating chances, but it's just not sticking. A confident side, you would have thought, would have put that away. Joe Keys, brilliant breaking in midfield. But maybe you'd want someone else back on the inside other than Jacob Fairbank in that position. Maybe been doing a bit of disservice, but he came up with the error and the chance has gone. First try, the second half, crucial for both sides, but it'd been brilliant if it had been for Halifax. as Barber getting involved in defence along with Ben Tibbs. On Hardcastle, here's Hooley. Great shot down low by Widdop, helped out on top by Lannon. Here's Addy, centre field, drops it off to Massey. Targets Inman, but Inman, along with Barber, does well. Bussey finds Addy, short ball to Day. Great contact there by Woodburn Hall and Matty G. McComb grabs his leg to put him down. Jones finds Bussey at the line to Turner, short ball to England. Great shot there by Barber, along with Widdop and Lannon. Last tackle over Featherstone. On Halifax's 40. He goes to Addy. Gets a kick away despite the pressure from Barber. Jufrey waits. Comes to claim it and holds on just about. Brilliant take there from Louis Jufrey. Jumping through the traffic. Oh, that's an awful pass from Greg Eden. But he could come up for Halifax. Hands down to Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall's away. Takes on Hooley. Was a great tackle there by Minikin, who gets back. And Halifax might need to throw. Oh! Might need to throw some more loose passes to get some joy as James Saltonstall drops it cold with no pressure. Letting Featherstone off the hook once again. If Halifax can just keep hold of this ball, there's joy there. But instead they're just letting Featherstone at them again and again as Turner, footwork at the line. Still going Turner, brushes off defenders, hands on to Fishik and Fishik, short ball to Hooley, Hooley brought down. 15 metres out from the Halifax line, playing for a penalty not given. Here's Bussey, finds Turner. Long ball out to Hardcastle. Hardcastle comes back on the inside. Josh Hardcastle is away. Hardcastle goes through the defence. And the first score of the second half goes to the Featherstone Rovers. Ten minutes into the second half. And just when it looked like Halifax we're getting the upper hand, a poor handling error from James Saltonstall gave Featherstone the chance. They worked the ball over to this right hand side, and Halifax overcommitted numbers, and Hardcastle just stepped back inside through some soft defence to go over for the first try this second half. It gives Luke Hooley a chance to keep up his 100% record with the boot and put Featherstone crucially 2 scores up. But again, if Halifax had just taken the chances a couple of minutes ago, Fairbank dropping the ball after a brilliant Joe Keys break. Halifax are right in this game, but ball handling is not the friend at the moment as Hooley strikes the ball straight between the posts. He's 3 from 3 and Featherstone go 2 scores up, 18 points to 10 as Fairbank makes way for Adam Tangata. Do Halifax believe enough that they can come back into this game? If they score next, definitely. If Featherstone score next, well, the adversity that Liam Finn's been focusing on the last few weeks will be called into question. How Halifax deal with it? They deal with a bit of adversity now, but they've come back twice in this game already. But up this Post Office Road slope is a different matter as Tangata gets to grips with Bussey as England loses footing, making the tackle Fred Barber quite simple in the end. Jones, loose pass, but it bounces fortuitously to Albert. He gets put down. by Matty G. He goes to Addy. Early in tackle count, looking for the 40-20, but Eden is there to collect. Bounces favourably for the winger. And he gets put down on his own 20. Widdop at dummy half, finds Dufresne. On to Saltonstall, manages to keep all this time. But gets the offload away to Keys, and Keys runs back to centre field. Finds Tibbs, and Tibbs has a bit of broken field, tries to step through the gap, but the door closes. Quick play the ball, Inman. On to Tangata, fresh onto the field, and makes some great yards out of Tangata. Up towards halfway. Another quick play the ball, Inman. Short to Lannon. Twisting the tackle and gets put down. Coming up towards Featherstone's 40. Inman finds Keys. On to Widdop. Short ball to Dufresne. Woodburn Hall. Goes wide to Saltonstall. And Saltonstall gets put down. Play continues despite the calls for a forward pass. Here's Keys on the last for Halifax. Puts it high. Looking for Dufresne to chase. And Dufresne. Referee rules it was a contest in the air. And it was. Nothing wrong with that. There's a player down in back play. I think it's Woodburn Hall. Who's feeling the after effects of that Featherstone defence as he tried to put the ball wide. But a good response from Halifax. 70-metre set. As Woodburn Hall getting the treatment from the physio. Let's hope he's okay. One of the top performers so far in 2024, James Woodburn Hall. And the physio taking all the time to make sure he's all okay, which he is. As he gingerly gets back to the defensive line. And can Halifax put some pressure on this defence? Sorry. Can they force a mistake? As Keys and McComb get involved in the next tackle on Minikin there. Here's Day, who's run well all day. Quick play the ball, Jones finds Bussy. Bussy throws a dummy. Still makes yards despite the attentions of Barber and Lannon. McComb lends a hand to the leg to put him down. Jones, short ball to Fishik, and Fishik takes 3 Halifax players to put him down. Call for a penalty not given by the referee. I'm not too sure what they're calling for. It looks okay. Last tackle here for Featherstone. He goes to Hooley, who grubbers it through, looking for Gareth Gale. It's a lovely kick there. Chips over. And Dufresne looking to get it. It bounces. It adds on to Saltonstall. And that looks a high shot, and it is. As Halifax win the first penalty of the second half, as Ryan Lannon makes way for Brandon Douglas. Halifax just about dealing with that. It was a lovely option there from Tom Hooley. The bounce favouring Gareth Gale, who kicked it back inside. And again, the bounce favouring Featherstone to some degree, because it bounced away from Dufresne, but James Saltonstall were there waiting. Caught high by the Featherstone defender. And the referee, quite rightly even, awarding the penalty, which Halifax desperately needed. It looks like it was Hardcastle the guilty party. And is he going to be lenient here? Hardcastle just giving a warning as Joe Keys boots the ball to touch, and Halifax will start the set just shy of halfway. Through Ben Tibbs, taps and goes to Ed Barber. Good footwork at the line from Ed Barber, looking for a quick play of the ball. And it's a 6 again on its first tackle, so it makes no real difference, but it's Halifax's first 6 again of the game. As McComb fights for a quick play of the ball this time. Inman goes right to Keys. Brings on G on the angle. And G takes 3 Featherstone players to stop his progress. Just outside the 30. Here's Inman. Finds Tangata. Short ball to Douglas. Fresh onto the field. He gets put down on Featherstone's 20. Halifax stacking it right late. Inman finds Keys. Out the back to Widdop. Short ball. It's a big gap here for Matty G, but it's a great tackle there by Turner. Rovers defence desperate there. Still tackles here for Fax. Inman finds Keys. Across the line. Finds Widdop. On to Dufresne. 3-on-2 for Halifax. Long ball out to Eden. And it's just too high. And again, without sounding like a broken record, it is just that final pass that is letting Halifax down. On another day, Halifax could have had at least 4 or 5 tries. But as it is, it just sticks with 2. And the scoreline, still Featherstone 18, Halifax 10. As we edge towards the last quarter of this game. As Gareth Gale takes the ball for the play of the ball. Here's Hardcastle. Good shot there from Tangata. Great shot there from the Cook Islander. Jones. Short ball to Minikin, and Minikin takes his tackle just over the Featherstone 30. Here's Massey. Good contact there from Douglas. Helped out by Tangata and McComb. Just before the 40, Jones onto Turner, and Turner kicking fairly early in the tackle count. He's past the 40, but he'll just look for territory. Dufresne collects. Good chase there by Featherstone. And Halifax will start to set 25 metres out for their own line. Here's Saltonstall. Bit of an hospital ball, but Tibbs does well to escape the clutch to Danny Addy, and does well after contact there. Great run there by Tibbs. Keys waits at dummy half. Fired it to Saltonstall. Saltonstall throws a dummy. Keeps hold. Good tackle there by England. Inman goes blind to Barber, and Barber tries to bump off Hardcastle. Hardcastle stays on him. Helped out by Bussey. Halifax struggling to get out their own half here. Inman. Long ball to Tangata. Finds Keys. Further on to Widdop. Halifax have men over if they can use it. Here's Woodburn Hall. Great footwork there by Woodburn Hall, but inside to Dufresne. Dufresne still going, Louis Dufresne. Back on the inside to Tim Inman. Oh, that's surely an early tackle. That's bad. And the players come together, and Danny Addy's run in for about 30 metres away to get involved. And that was poor contact there. And to be fair to Tom Inman, he's got straight back up, but be interesting to see what happens here, because Inman was clearly taken out before he had a chance to gather the ball, and the contact didn't look good on that first view, and I think it was Hardcastle again who had been warned 5 minutes previously about his contact. As a 4th official is too busy telling our water people not to go on the field, but Featherstone water people are still on the field. I don't know that one. Is that something that could spark this Halifax side into life? Give them a bit of impetus. Inman getting treatment from the physio. Hopefully he doesn't have to go for a head injury assessment. But he certainly looks a bit groggy getting up. I think he's going to be okay. As a referee getting the report from the 2 touch judges. Let's see what punishment, if any, is dealt out. Because Danny Addy ran in from about 20 metres away to get involved in that schmozzle. I think it's Gareth Gale that's been called over alongside the Featherstone captain, Danny Addy. And he's going off with it. Don't know what card it is. It's red or yellow. It's a red card. Wow, drama here. It's Gareth Gale, Featherstone's main strike weapon, gets sent off for dangerous contact on Tom Inman. And Featherstone will have the last 17 minutes to play down to 12 men. And Halifax have a great chance here to come back into this game. Plenty of time for Halifax. Hopefully don't try and panic and try and score off every set here. And just keep the discipline, keep their heads. And after all said and done there, Halifax will get the penalty. But it's Joe Keys will just tap and go. And find Brandon Douglas. And Douglas takes that Featherstone defence, and Featherstone will be all fired up too as well. Halifax have just got to keep their heads, because Featherstone will feel like they've been wronged here. Inman, short ball to Tangata, and Tangata meets Day and Albert head on. Inside, Featherstone's 10, back tackles in the bag, he's a 6 again as well. Here's Douglas, short to the line. Halifax's second 6th again of the game. Inman finds Keys, onto Widdop, finds Dufresne, onto Tibbs, throws a dummy pin, Tibbs. Oh, thought we were going to go over there, but it's brilliant last ditch defence. Barber finds Dufresne, onto McComb, thought about the pass, just takes it himself. Runs across field, then shot McComb. But Wellington Albert does well. Still tackles here for Fax. Inman goes right. Dufresne, forward to the line. Onto Woodburn Hall. Meets on rushing for the Featherstone defence, who do well to put him down 10 metres out. Here's Keys again. Runs across the line, just hands it off to Tangata, who'll just settle us down. Less than 10 metres out, centre field. Last tackle here for Fax. Inman goes right, short ball. It's a wrong option. They were queuing up on this left-hand side. And that's a really poor option there for Halifax. And Featherstone get out of jail a little bit there, as Connor Davies comes onto the field. For Greg Eden, it seems. He's just hobbled off the sideline, Greg Eden. So again, Liam Fee. Oh, what a shot there from Brandon Douglas. Brilliant shot there. And his shoulder's knocked on. The referee's missed that. As Matty G goes in, it's Halifax that are fired up now. And again, they've just got to keep their heads. A little scrappy play of the ball. Great defensive pressure here from Halifax. It goes to Hooley, and Hooley kicks early in the tackle count. Spiral kick downfield. Dufresne waits. Great take on the full from Dufresne. Spies a counter attack, does Dufresne. Well dealt with by England. As this Featherstone crowd will just look to try and cheer the boys home. Still 18 points to 10, anyone's game. Featherstone down to 12 as Sultan Stall gets the ball out. And Halifax have just lost their heads a little bit there. James Saltonstall. No need to pass that ball. As Douglas going hunting again. As Camano right to tackle well. Here's Bussey. Trying to bustle his way through. Gets the offload as Jones comes through. The 12 men looking confident here. Woodburn Hall does well to get to grips with him. As Featherstone inside Halifax's 10, Brad Day runs towards centre field. As the Featherstone fans behind those posts crying out for a penalty of some sort. Jones goes from dummy half, grubbers it through. Oh, it's back to one, it goes over to the corner, Featherstone are going to go in. How often does it happen in rugby league that the side that goes down to 12 men are the ones that score the try? And Halifax concede the 4th try of the afternoon. I think it's Greg Minikin that's gone over. And Halifax, 12 minutes to go, 22 points to 10. Still time against 12 Featherstone men, but they just didn't help themselves with some poor options with ball in hand. And if Hooley can land this goal from the touchline, it'll put Featherstone 3 scores up. And a long way back for Halifax. Hooley strikes it high enough, and the Featherstone fans will tell you that he has got the goal. Hooley's 4 from 4. And we're just over quarter of an hour to go. Featherstone do go 3 scores up, and Halifax, even against 12 men, have a big mountain to climb. As Jouffre goes short from the kickoff, looking for Ed Barber. He takes it brilliantly, Ed Barber. Fantastic play. If Halifax can get a score back now, he really will be game on as Connor Davies makes some good yards there. Centre field, Connor Davies, he's still going, despite the attention of Jack Bussey. Inman. And it's a penalty. The attentions of Jack Bussey. As the referee certainly evening up this penalty count this second half. For the first time in a while, Halifax getting the lion's share of the penalty count in the second half away. Here's McComb from the Keys tap. Stopped by 2 Featherstone defenders, and Halifax have another 6 tackles on this Featherstone line. Inman goes to Keys, throws a dummy Joe Keys. Can he get over Joe Keys? He has! Joe Keys is over! And the comeback is well and truly on. The captain's knock from Joe Keys. And is the comeback on? He threatened in the first half for the dummy. Sorry, early in the second half of the dummy, and he's dummy close to the line and got over. For Halifax's 3rd try of the afternoon. And can Jouffre land this conversion now? To edge Halifax even closer. Jouffre strikes it well, it's through the posts. And it's 24-16 with around 14 minutes to play against 12 Featherstone men. Do Halifax have the belief and the patience to say plenty of time left? 2-score game. Next score in this game, absolutely crucial. All came from that brilliant short kick-off which Ed Barber claimed. And Tom Inman winning the penalty. And Featherstone will just try and eke out as much time as possible. Hooley. Long kick collected by Woodburn. All hands on to Tangata off the back fence. Takes on Bussey and does well. Quick play the ball too. Dufresne onto Woodburn All. Loses his footing at the crucial time. But Halifax playing with the tails up. The Panthers on the prowl right now. Inman finds McComb. Goes back into traffic and does well. Ports his nose through. Fighting for a quick play of the ball and gets it. Inman goes right to Douglas. Good contact from Massey, but Douglas rides it well and takes Halifax up to halfway. Inman waits. Goes left to Keys. Keys finds Widdop. Out the back to Dufresne, but Connor Jones read that brilliantly. Inman. Last tackle for Fax. Keys puts another spiral bomb up. Hooley comes. He's dropped it again. And then Barber, if he can pick it up. Oh, but the referee rules that the chasers are offside. And Featherstone get out of jail this time. Maybe that's where there's a bit of joy for Halifax in this last 12 or so minutes. Luke Hooley does not look comfortable under that high bomb whatsoever. As he boots the ball to touch for the penalty. And again, Featherstone trying to eke as much time out as possible. England takes the ball up, great contact again from Brandon Douglas. Halifax just must not concede now. Addy, long ball out to Bussey, spins the tackle of Tom Inman. Still making yards, Bussey throws a dummy. Great tackle down low by Davies, helped out by Douglas. Jones at dummy half, short ball to Camano. Met by 3 Panthers defenders. Davies, McComb and Douglas. Featherstone goal left to Turner. Chicks through, hits the face of Matty G, goes down. Is the referee going to rule as a knock on there from Halifax? It certainly hit the head of Matty G. And it is going to be a Featherstone ball. They'll have another set of 6. Featherstone don't have to score here, they've just got a week out this time. The scoreboard here, the timer in the stadium says it just over 11 minutes. That is a guide, but big 10 minutes or so coming up here for both sides. Featherstone with a scrum. 15 metres out centre field, the break left. Addy adds it on to Minikin. Minikin gets put down by Woodburn All, who's done well at centre today. Hooley finds Turner, short ball today. Well put down there by Tangata and Douglas. Still tackles inside Halifax's 10 here for Fev. Bussey finds Addy. Out of the back to Hooley, and Hooley well put down there by Widdop. Addy at dummy half, fires it to Jones, drops it off to Camano. Well put down there by Inman and McComb. Still tackles here for Fev. Jones finds Bussey. Out to Turner, short ball today, but well dealt with there by Woodburn All and Keys. Last tackle here for Fev. They've stacked on that left-hand side and Jones goes that way. Grubbers through and Dufresne deals with it well. A big moment in defence there for Halifax. Here's Saltonstall. Makes some great yards out there, James Saltonstall. Keys to Tangata. More yards there for Halifax. This is good. Quick play the ball to Inman. Finds it to Keys. Halifax have got space on this left-hand side to use it. Long ball out to Barber and Barber's away. Hands on to Tibbs. Tibbs applies a brace, comes back on the inside. Broken field for Ben Tibbs. Good tackle there by Physic. Inman runs out from dummy half, finds Keys. Keys onto Tangata. Finds G. Back on the inside, Matty G. Lovely break. Hands on to Inman. Onto Fairbank. Lovely ball again. It's gone to McComb. It's back to one. Oh, and it's knocked on. Will the referee rule is no advantage? Surely there can't be any advantage. There can't be any advantage from that, surely. Oh, and he has ruled it is. Well, big decision there from the referee. Wave 6 again, and then about 2 seconds later, McComb knocks it on with no real advantage. And Danny Addy, using all his experience, taking the knee, suddenly going down with cramp. Featherstone it is with a scrum, 15 metres out from their own line. Crucial, there's still time. It won't be the first time that Halifax have come from behind in a short space of time against Featherstone in a big game. But do Halifax have that belief? Do they have the confidence to do it? Do they have the patience to allow that to happen? The composure? Jones feeds the scrum and hands it on to Minikin, who makes yards despite the attention of Keys. Saltonstall helps out. That's a great run there by Greg Minikin. There's a fifth substitute, Louis Gorman, who goes on the short side. And Featherstone with quick play the balls, making yards. As Matty G again. So with Jacob Fairbank conceding a 6 again. Here's Bussy, drops it off to Camano, making yards despite the intention of 3 Panthers defenders. Fairbank and Woodburn all. Jones finds Turner left hand side. Short ball today, hands it on to Hoolin, out to Minikin, and that's the game for Featherstone. That is the game breaking try, and Halifax players look dejected. You can just tell there's one side playing with confidence and one side isn't. And it's Connor Wynn, my mistake, who's got in for his hat-trick. The other try was from Connor Wynn. And despite going down to 12 men, Featherstone are going to record a victory here. Just found it far too easy to make the ball, move the ball left. And Connor Wynn, the ex-Hull man, with the hat-trick on that left-hand side. And for Liam Finn, it is 4 defeats on the trot. And Hula would love to keep up his 100% rate with the boot, which he does. He might not be so good under the high ball, but his goal kicking you cannot fault. And we're just over to 5 minutes to go. 14-point difference. It's surely a mountain too high to climb for Halifax as Dufresne goes short once again. Barber again looking for the ball, it bounces. Tibbs claims. And Halifax again win a short kick-off. Well, they've been clinical from short kick-offs today, it has to be said. Barber on to Connor Davies, and Davies well put down there by Brad England. Inman finds it long to Keys, on to Widdop, on to Dufresne, 3 on 2. Well, Dufresne dummies and goes back on the inside. Sure, that's the wrong option. It's a 1-on-1. And they're away. Turner's away. The Woodburn Hall gets back to him. He goes back on the inside. And Wynn's going to go in for a 4th try. Unbelievable. From one end of the field to the other. Featherstone literally pinching Halifax's pockets. It was Halifax that near enough invented the 1-on-1 steal. But Louis Dufresne took the wrong option by dummying and going inside. And Paul Turner made him pay. Ran downfield. Woodburn Hall got back to put pressure on him, but he come back inside, and Connor Wynn with a foursome display gets his 4th try of the afternoon. Not content with an hat-trick. And the scoreline has a very, very flattering look towards Featherstone. Halifax have lost, but the scoreline only tells half the story, and it tells a very flattering story towards Featherstone. Halifax certainly do not deserve to be losing by this amount. But fair play to Featherstone. Despite the sending off of Gareth Gale, they've come home with a wet sail down the slope. But again, rather worryingly, it's on that right edge. That try. As Hooley from the touchline, can he keep up his 100% effort? He's pushed it wide and gets some ironic boos from the Featherstone crowd. But it matters not. The game's gone. The game's won. Still questions for Liam Finn, but he must be proud for Halifax's effort and resilience today. As it goes short again, but it's collected by Louis Gorman. I put the mockers on there, said they were clinical from the short kick-off. They weren't there. As Brad England runs across field, eventually dealt with by Barber. Sorry, by McComb and G. And Zimmerman puts in a good tackle there. Jones jumps out from dummy half. Put down by McComb, who's never stopped working, Zach McComb and Matty G. Here's Addy, drops it on to Kamano. Kamano still making yards despite the attention of Inman, Fairbank and Tangata. Last tackle here for the Rovers. Jones goes to Turner, and Turner just grubs it through, hits the back of the Halifax player. And neither side want to pick the ball up. And Featherstone get the penalty. Well, I'm not too sure what he's actually given there, but I think quite a few of the Halifax players are bemused. Jack Bussey is certainly unhappy about something. That's unusual for him. And Featherstone will just take the two. And Luke Hooley's moved about 5 metres forward there. I say it matters not because the game's over at 34-16. as Halifax fall to another defeat, but it's a spirited defeat this time. Halifax fans can certainly take defeats, but not in the manner that's in the last few weeks. But certainly Halifax have improved this week. The chances are there, but poor discipline and poor decision with ball in hand have been crucial, as Hooley lands his 6th goal of the afternoon to put a 20-point gap between the two sides. It's like I say, it's a really unfair scoreline against Halifax. As Jouffre deceives him there, but it's too strong. And Day collects easily enough. Bussey goes from dummy half, bumps off one. Wins a 6 again for offside at the play of the ball. I'm not too sure how long's left. The time of the scoreboard's gone. Hooter must be coming any time now. As Featherstone in a tackle on Halifax's 30. It goes to Hooley. Short ball to Fishek, who's met well by Tangata. Held out by Inman, who I think's played a full 80 minutes. Great effort there from Inman. Here's England, takes on Inman, who tackles him well, and there is the final hooter. It's another defeat for Halifax, but certainly lots of heart and spirit shown against the heavy favourites Featherstone, who, despite the sending off of Gareth Gale, had enough talent and a bit of luck, you would say, to come home on a wet sail. Craig Eden, Gareth Widdop and Joe Keys with the tries for Halifax. 2 converted by Louis Jouffre. But Connor Wynn going over for 4 tries to start the Featherstone side. But unfortunately it's another defeat for Halifax Panthers on the road. And makes next week's game against York away even more important now. Final score here at the Millennium Stadium here at Post Office Road. Featherstone Rovers 36, Halifax Panthers 16.